Hey everyone, happy Friday. Oh my goodness, it's Friday. It's 5:15 where I am and it's like nighttime outside. All right. Happy weekend almost, right? Well, it is the weekend. It's past 5 p.m. So here we are. I just wanted to come in here and pop on Live for 5 to talk about competition. Okay, because we see this in our business happening all the time. I see this, in some of my own builders on my team. I see this in people every day, and it's that question of, are you inspired by the accomplishments of other people? Or do you feel as though you're trying to keep up and looking left to right and trying to keep up with what everyone else is doing? Yes, it has been such an amazing week, Cindy. I agree. BOGO week, right? So when talking about competition, this can either be somebody's strength. This can either be something that's like a superpower for people because they're so inspired by the accomplishments of others, or this can be something that truly brings somebody into a space of de-energization, right? Like they're completely deflated by the thought of competition. They're totally uninspired by when they try to look at other people. And this is what I just wanted to leave with you guys here today is when you think about competition, first off, if it is an actual strength of yours and it's like a talent to be inspired by the accomplishments of other people, awesome. Awesome, because what that can do is it can help you to see the vision of what's possible and to be also inspired by visions of your future, because you can see that someone else has already paved the way, someone else has already got to where I want to go, which means this is possible, and I'm totally inspired by that. Normally people who are really gifted at competition as well, where that's a strength of theirs, where they're actually energized by the accomplishments of other people, I tend to find that individuals like that are inspired by the process. And this is where I wanted to help people who find competition is almost like a basement for them, right? Because in every strength, there's a basement and there's a balcony. The balcony is where we're actually operating in its highest good and it's energizing us. The basement is where it de-energizes us. It pulls us out of productivity. It creates this space of kind of just this ick feeling, right? And so when it comes to competition, people who are not inspired by the accomplishments of others, but they're either jealous, they feel deflated, they feel inferior when they see the accomplishments of others, they feel discouraged when they see the accomplishments of others. What I want to say about that is I want a little mind shift to happen for you. If you are somebody who is discouraged by the accomplishments of other people, then what I want you to do is I want you to look at the process to which they took. Don't try to mimic the person, mimic the process, the system, how they got to where they got to, right? Which might be where you want. Maybe they're 2 steps ahead of you and you're thinking to yourself, okay, how do I get there? How do I take that next step? How do I get to where they're going? Oh, I have to act like them or be like them or show up like them? No, not at all, because you have no idea what their strengths are, which means if you try to be like somebody who is the opposite to what your talents are, you will be completely inauthentic and you will feel that ick energy, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to look at what steps they took and how they got there in the sense of the system or the process, or kind of maybe the tools that they used, because that's something you can duplicate. You can duplicate a system or a process, but you cannot duplicate a person's personality. So if you are somebody who truly gets energized by that, that is going to be my greatest invite for you, is to start looking at, hey, what did they do to get there? What system or process did they use? And then how can I take my superpowers, my talents, my energy, my flair, my personality, and infuse it into that system, into that process? That's how we can become inspired by the accomplishments of other people, knowing full well that we cannot be them. So we can only take the process and be ourselves and infuse it into a system that we know works, right? Because if we know that there is a proven success system out there because multiple people have achieved greatness with it, then we know that we can achieve the same greatness as long as we stay ourselves. So that is just my little biz tip for you today on this Friday evening. So hopefully you guys have lots of good plans set for this weekend, some exciting stuff set for this weekend. Drop a comment below. Let us know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you kind of going through a BOGO hangover and just going to be recuperating this weekend from a crazy BOGO week? Or have you got some big plans? Have you got maybe some online vendor events that you're doing? We would love to hear what you guys got going on for this weekend. And other than that, we got some big things lined up for next week. So stay tuned, and we're super excited to hang out with you guys soon. All right. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.